chanson contente, pas une chanson déprimante, une chanson que tout le monde aime. Elle me dit, tu deviendras milliardaire, t'auras de quoi être fier, ne finis pas comme ton père. Elle me dit, ne t'enferme pas dans ta chambre, vas-y secoue-toi et danse, dis-moi c'est quoi ton problème. Elle me dit, qu'est-ce que t'as l'air coincé, t'es défoncé ou t'es gay, tu finiras comme ton frère. Elle me dit c'est ta vie, fais ce que tu veux, tant pis. Un jour tu comprendras.
My colleagues in World Languages and I are thrilled to announce the results of the 2021 National Spanish and National French exams. These exams are proficiency-based tests in listening, reading, and grammar, organized by the American Associations Okay, buenas tardes again. Still not on? Yeah, gracias. Buenas tardes a todos. My name is Claudia Rodriguez Mandujano, middle school Spanish teacher. My colleagues in World Languages and I are thrilled to announce the results of the 2021 National Spanish and National French exams. These exams are proficiency-based tests in listening, reading, and grammar, organized by the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese and the American Association of Teachers of French. At GPS, we only administer the test at levels 1 and 3 in order to assess students at the beginning and end of their obligatory language studies. For the National Spanish exam, the first category of award is honor, for students who place between the 50th and the 74th percentile at the national level. Everyone, please clap once after I read each name. Our honorees for Spanish 1 are Katia Emerson Ragno, Klein Baron, Lawson Barretta, Annie Bouchan, Elsie Elliott, Harper Gomez, Caroline Grant, Josie Hendricks, Sylvie Miller, Kendall Ownby, Gwyneth Parks, Layla Robinson, Frances Bonner, Ella Whitaker, Lillian Eaton, Hoda Alamadine, Jordan Jackson, Caroline Barnes.
Our honorees for Spanish 3 are Alana Ratchford, Sasha Carbone, Frances Crow, Hannah Grace Kornberg, Emma McDonald, Kendall Reiser, Marina Rogers, and from Spanish 4, Ava Scotchy.
The second category of awards are bronze medals for students who place in the 75th to the 84th percentile at the national level. Our bronze medalists from Spanish 1 are Ellison Bull, Sloan Evans.
And our bronze medalists from Spanish 3 are Erin Ensign, Sori Kim, Morgan Summerlin, and from Spanish 4, Savannah Friant.
The third category of awards are the silver medals. These students place in the 85th through the 94th percentile at the national level. Our silver medalists from Spanish 1 are Madeline Butler, Kerrigan Coverly, Robin Hansen, Charlotte Parsley.
And our silver medalists from Spanish 3 are Ansley Giffen and Rowan Espy. We also had 2 gold medal winners in Spanish 3 who placed at or above the 95th percentile. They are Anisha Fade and Megan Gardner. For the National French exam, known as the Grand Concours, the first category of award is Mention Honorable for students who place between the 50th and 74th percentile at the national level. Our honorees from French 1 are Tessie Brahman, Mabry Cook, Kat Feeney, Bree Wallen, McKenna Webster, and Sarah Wright.
And our honorees from French 3 are Mary Chapman Hayes, Sawyer Hunnewell, Megan Jones, Evelyn Mann, Alden Mazo, Sophie McGee, Claire Mitchell, Hannah Schmidt, Colette Smith, Maggie Stevens, and Caroline Stafford.
The next category of awards are bronze medals for students who placed at the 75th percentile at the national level. Our bronze medalist for French 1 is Eva Cox.
And our bronze medalists for French 3 are Keller Williamson and Megan Wilson.
And finally, our silver medalist from French 1, who placed at the 85th percentile at the national level, are Rissa Kayasit. Honorees can pick up their awards from their teachers. Felicidades, felicitación, congratulations to all.
Good afternoon, buenas tardes, bonjour, members of the GPS community. My name is Dr. Montero, and I'm pleased to welcome you to the 2020-2021 induction ceremony. We are gathered here for the induction and initiation of this group of students who have shown and proven a deep interest in the Spanish and French languages. Dr. Guernsey will be presenting the honors for French, and I, along with the other officers of La Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica, will be presenting the honors for Spanish. I will now light the center candle, which symbolizes a transfer of knowledge of language to our new members. We will begin with our scholars of Spanish. Abby Claire Prescott, our vice president, will be standing in for our president, Leila Siam. And she will give a short summary of the history and purpose of our society. Cara Patey, our treasurer, will be reading a short poem titled Yo misma fui mi ruta by the Puerto Rican poet and civil rights activist, Julia de Burgos, for whom our chapter is named.
The Spanish Honor Society was founded by the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese in 1953 for the students of the North American secondary schools, and this chapter is due to the efforts of Miss Kate Caracas from Girls Preparatory School, who established it in 2017. The name of this chapter is Julia de Burgos. Our motto is all together. Our colors are red and gold, and our insignia and seal are those of the Mother Association.
This year at GPS, our theme has been Be the Torch, and the idea of being a guiding light is something that resonates with us as scholars as we champion the study of another language. Let us repeat the words of the poet Julia de Burgos, who wrote the poem Yo misma fui mi ruta, or I myself went my route. I will provide a translation of the poem after I read the original in Spanish. Yo quise ser como los hombres quisieron que yo fuese, un intento de vida, un juego al escondite con mi ser, pero yo estaba hecha de presentes, y mis pies planos sobre la tierra promisora no resistían caminar hacia atrás, y seguían adelante, adelante. volando las cenizas para alcanzar el beso de los senderos nuevos. Now in English. I wanted to be as they wanted that I was, an attempt at life, a game of hide and seek with my being. But I was made of the present, and my feet flat on the promising land, they couldn't resist walking backward, and they kept going, going, mocking the ashes to reach the kiss of the new trails.
I have the honor of presenting the candidates whose dedication to Spanish, in the words of Julia de Burgos, keeps going and going, mocking the ashes to reach the kiss of new trails. Come forward now to light your candle as I read your names. Audience, you may clap once as I read each name. Merritt Kelly, in absentia, she's not here. Lily Grace Greenwood. Olivia Burns. Anisha Espade. Ansley Giffen. Megan Gardner. Steph Malloy. Anya Parameth in absentia. Emma McDonald. And Caroline Clark.
You will repeat the oath of society phrase by phrase. As a member of the Julia de Burgos chapter, I pledge to devote myself to the study of the Spanish language in order to master it, remembering that a language can be a strong tie between persons of differing origins, of race or religion. As a citizen of my country, I promise to promote friendship and understanding between it and the other lands of the world. This is my pledge.
Friends, by the authority granted me by the Julia de Burgos chapter, I declare you members of this chapter. Muchas felicidades.
Bonjour tout le monde. My name is Dr. Brandon Guernsey, upper school French teacher and faculty sponsor for the GPS chapter of the National French Honor Society. The Société Honoraire de Français was first established in 1949 by the American Association of Teachers of French, adopting for its motto this quote attributed to Frankish King Charlemagne: "Avoir une autre langue, c'est posséder une deuxième âme." To speak another language is to possess a second soul. The intercultural significance of this statement is well reflected in the aims of the Society, which are to stimulate interest in the study of French, to promote high standards of scholarship, to reward scholastic achievements, to create enthusiasm for and an understanding of Francophone cultures, and to promote international friendship. To be selected for membership in the Society, students must have maintained at least a 3.7 grade point average in French, at least a 3.0 GPA in all other coursework, and have completed at least through French 3 or Honors French 3. In recognition of high academic achievement in French and embodying the qualities of global citizenship held in such high regard by the Society, it is my privilege to now present to you our 2020-2021 inductees. Please recognize them with a single clap as they come on stage. Lena Einhorn. Megan Jones. Alden Mazo. Claire Mitchell. Keller Williamson. Mary Chapman Hayes. Sawyer Hunnewell. Sophie McGee. Front and center, there you go. Caroline Rowe. Hannah Schmidt. Colette Smith. And Maggie Stevens. Okay. Before inductees recite the Society's pledge, I would like to bring your attention to the candles that they hold and the candle here on stage. In English, the pledge reads, "With this flame, symbol of the transfer of knowledge, I commit to continue my steadfast efforts to educate myself and pass on to future generations my love for the French language and Francophone cultures." The tradition of the transmission or handing on of the torch is reminiscent of a ceremony that used to take place in ancient Greece. For solemn occasions, the citizens would line up at equal distances, one from the other, forming a sort of chain. The first one in line lit a torch at a central altar, ran to transmit it to a second person, who transmitted it to a third, and thus, from hand to hand, each citizen ran without a backward glance, keeping alive the flame as it was passed along person to person. Passing on the light of that torch is just what our inductees are doing today, as they promise to pass on to others their love and appreciation for other languages and cultures. Inductees, if you would, please turn on your candles at this time. Inductees will now recite the pledge. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Par ce flambeau, symbole du transfert des connaissances, je m'engage à continuer sans relâche mes efforts pour m'instruire et transmettre aux futures générations mon amour pour la langue française et la culture francophone. Félicitations, you are now officially members of the GPS chapter of the National French Honor Society. If we could give everyone a round of applause. Inductees, please clear the stage. And I would now like to invite Lena Einhorn back to the stage as she has prepared a special presentation for you today. Merci.
Hello. Okay. Sorry for that. Hello, everybody. My name is Lina Einhorn, and I'm an assist scholar from Germany. I'm currently a junior and have been studying here at GPS for this last school year. So, when I started to write this talk, I looked back at what the last year here has taught me. What have I learned during my time? And the big question, was it all worth it? Would I really encourage somebody else to leave everything they know behind, even their family and friends, to start their life in a completely foreign place? My answer is a loud and clear yes. Because what these last couple of months have taught me is that what makes you truly happy are not your daily routines. It is not the comfort of your house or knowing what the next day will look like. No, rather what makes you truly happy are the few moments where you realize that something has changed your perspective and you see the world with a completely new set of eyes. The moments where you step out of your comfort zone and experience something truly new. And this is exactly what this past year has been like for me. Before I came here, I challenged myself to make the best out of this opportunity. I wanted to step out of my comfort zone as much as possible and say yes to every challenge and opportunity that came up along the way. In my opinion, food is the best example of how I put this plan into action. I mean, who would have thought that a blue coconut slush with nuts in it is actually delicious? Or that you can mix root beer and vanilla ice cream to make a dessert root beer float out of it? Or that there's pizza with mac and cheese on top of it? I guess what I'm trying to convey is that while all these things may seem normal to you, they are certainly not for anybody else, and I would have never even known they existed. And this understanding can be transmitted to almost everything. We take the things we have around us for granted, and we neither appreciate them often enough, nor do they bring us enough joy. And this might be the case with GPS for some of you. You might not realize just how amazing this school is, how special the relationships that you have with your peers are, or how strong our school spirit is. And unless you actively step out of your comfort zone to change your perspective, you likely never will experience your surrounding this way. You will never realize just how big this world is, and that there are 7 billion people who see the world from 7 billion different perspectives. So I encourage everyone to take a moment to realize that your normal is not normal. You don't even have to leave your house to experience this. No, you can do so in your daily conversations with friends, or when you walk up the stairs from the lower field in the morning. And in these moments, where I realized that my normal is not normal, and changed my perspective, these were the moments this year that made me truly happy, and that I'll remember forever. I hope that my stay here has had an impact on some of y'all, and that you maybe realize some differences, but also similarities. Because I certainly did. And I'm so thankful for everyone who helped me change my perspective and who helped me see this world with new eyes. No matter whether I talk to you on a daily basis or just passed you in the hallway once, whether you noticed or not, you contributed to making this year the best time of my life. I'm so thankful for everyone that I got to meet, and I know how hard it'll be to say goodbye. Nevertheless, I know that the memories I made here will live on and continue to influence the way I see this world. I want to end by just saying thank you again. Thank you to everyone here at GPS that I got to meet, everyone that helped me organize my stay here, my host family that truly became my second family, and of course the organization Assist that made my stay here even possible. Thank you so much, and I look forward to meeting some of you in Germany again.
Un jour je ne serai